go ahead and snap this ball right here, and you can see at that time, bam, Harrison Smith off the edge, screaming. What is up, YouTube? Today we're going to be going over a blitz out of the 4-3 over. And a lot of people really don't like to use 4-3 just because, well, it's not that good of a run defense this year. But we're going to be using the Miami Dolphins defense. And so you got some run defense with 3-4 odd, and then you can send some good pressure out of the 4-3 over. Now, this 4-3 over is also in any 4-3 playbook. For example, the Browns, the Vikings. We're using the Minnesota Vikings, although, for their personnel. As far as linebackers are concerned, before we get into this play, this is a very important piece as well. Speed. That's going to be your absolute best friend in sending a blitz. Let's go ahead and start with the left end. Daniel Hunter. 88 speed. He's going to be able to get into the backfield fairly quickly if he isn't the one that does not get blocked. Sometimes you may get a nano blitz detection, may kick in every once in a while because it's that crazy. And then as far as our left outside linebacker, Anthony Barr, 87 speed. Middle linebacker doesn't really matter. We're not really going to be blitzing Eric Kendricks very often, 85 speed. But essentially the interior isn't going to be the guys getting through. It's going to be guys on the outside are the ones going to be coming through clean. Now the final one is the strong safety, 87 speed, Harrison Smith. If you guys have an enforcer, holy crap, that would be amazing. I don't think Harrison Smith has it, but I know Jamal Adams is an example of a Regs team that has enforcer. I want to say there's one more out there as well. But speed is king. 87 speed is going to be extremely helpful to get you in the backfield quickly and also chase down an escape artist. If you guys have ran into that by now, you know exactly what I'm talking about. So we're going to go into 4-3 over. You can use this out of any of these plays. Cover 3 sky, cover 1 hole, will blitz 3, cover 2 man, etc. Fire zone 2. The exact same setups for all of these. If you do go into just a stock zone, it may require a little bit more adjustments behind it because with will blitz 3 and fire zone 2, there's already 5 blitzers. So we're just going to keep it simple today and go into will blitz 3. Again, keep in mind this kind of just transfers over to any kind of coverage you want out of the 4-3 over. I wanted to bring you guys this video because I know a lot of people run 3-4. There are still some people that run 4-3, so I figured I might as well give the guys that run 4-3 a blitz as well. So we're going to go into split close pats. We're going to go into X-Rag trail. We're just going to go ahead and go right into max protect. So to get this blitz to work, there's a couple different ways. The first one, you can always hover or blitz yourself. The way I like to run it as a 7-man blitz is as the following. You're going to go ahead and baseline, blitz all linebackers. It's important to blitz all linebackers first before you press. Otherwise, you're not going to get a sugar concept. If you guys have seen the 1-4-6, where all the linebackers and all the slot corners just are pressed up onto the offensive line, that's what we're talking about when we're saying a sugar concept. So right here, press, may need to press once, may need to press twice, but you see right there, bam, they drop down to the offensive line. Harrison Smith is not any blitz yet. That's the next part of this, is you're going to go ahead and blitz him. You're going to spread your D-line, slant them to the outside, and QB contain. Now, against a max protect, you could do two things. One, you could hover right here and just blitz yourself and then just drop right back into coverage. Or what you can do is you're going to go ahead and bring up your quick adjustments for your linebackers. If you guys want to learn all about quick adjustments, check out mastermind.com in the description. And then you're going to go ahead and man up Y to Y. And then I think we already did it. I don't know if I said this, but be sure you do QB contain at the very end. And your user is free to roam wherever you want to. Sometimes this will get picked up, sometimes it won't. We'll go ahead and snap this ball right here, and you can see at that time, bam, Harrison Smith off the edge, screaming. Now you guys may be thinking, what the crap was that running back doing right there? This is where speed on a defensive end comes in key. Now, say our defensive end is a little bit slower. First off, this defensive tackle right here engages with the right tackle. This defensive end takes on this running back, and this running back, the same thing as the 1-4-6, dumbs out altogether because we manned up this middle linebacker, and Harrison Smith gets a free shot at Tom Brady. That's kind of why I'm thinking enforcer is probably going to be a pretty solid way to be able to just scream at this formation. Now, this is a 7-man blitz against a 7-man pass protection. And you guys see right there, Harrison Smith is humming. Now, the other way that you can go about doing this, if you notice that they are picking it up, and it's going to be a lot more difficult for them to pick it up if you do this, is set it up the same exact way. So you're going to go ahead and baseline, blitz all linebackers, press. May need to do, come on, press. If that doesn't work, you may need to just blitz all linebackers again, and then spread D-line, slant outside, QB contain, blitz A. I'm going to go ahead and QB contain again because I know QB contain wasn't set afterwards. And then from here, what you're going to do, keep in mind, this is going to take your user pretty much out of the field, is you're going to bring your user down here, and you're going to blitz your user as well. Let's go ahead and make sure we're on a QB contain, max protect, QB contain. We're all ready to go. This is against max protect X drag trail. And then bam, right there, you can see screaming again. I think we actually got our defensive end and our strong safety coming off clean that time. This is how a lot of people like to run 3-4 blitzes, especially like if you guys have seen 3-4 even, 3-4 solid, 3-4, a little bit of 3-4 over. This is how they're going to run it every single time. They're going to put their user on a blitz and then just drop back into coverage. I could tell you how many picks I've just gotten off of this because they think I'm blitzing. But it's right there, bam. We get, oh my goodness, we get 1, 2, 3 people coming in, and I'm pretty sure we got nano detected. No, we didn't even get nano detected. We got a middle linebacker coming in clean as well. So we got 4 people coming in clean. Now, of course, the running backs are going to chop block the guys that come in free. But either way, we still have 2 people coming in free. Now, let's talk a little bit about some different ways you guys could go about blocking this blitz if you see somebody use it against you. So I'm going to go ahead and set this blitz up again. You guys can see it's pretty easy to set up. Well, max protect. Now, what we're going to try to do here is, first off, you kind of need to recognize where is a free linebacker coming in every single time. If you notice, this guy right here is coming in free almost every single time. On the other hand, this guy's getting picked up by this left tackle, so we probably don't need to worry about that all too much. I will say this, if you notice that they're like hovering over the center or the tackle guard or whoever it may be, it is going to be really, really tough and pretty much impossible to pick this blitz up. But for something simple like this, we are going to go ahead and just snap the ball a couple times and just simulate what we may be doing in game. So we're going to go ahead and man this guy up and set the blitz up. So it's all ready to go. Let's just snap this ball. So you can see right there, we get lucky and we pick it up, but then we still get a quick insta shadow. It's pretty much a disengage, and that's what you may find happening frequently. But this isn't consistent enough to say, hey, we found a way to pick up a blitz. It's not going to work every single time. As you guys saw earlier, we were able to scream against this fairly easily. So let's go into max protect again and just see what happens. So bam, right there, we pick it up. We're picking it up. I'm surprised how well, because earlier you guys saw we were just absolutely humming at the quarterback. But maybe max protect right now is working. Some games it won't. If you notice in game that there's a linebacker coming in free, then what you need to do is have a running back. For example, this is a way I might do it, is have this running back on that side blocked, and then I'll slide away from the running back and get that chop block on the outside linebacker. My offensive line, hopefully they don't just go full-blown idiot on me, will pick up that defensive end or the right end, the guy with the star on him, this guy right here. And then I'll be able to pick up the edge pressure coming from the right side as well. That's just something that I would do. Now, of course, if it's a 7-man rush, you got to block 7. Otherwise, you're going to get absolutely hummed at every single time. Now, when we go about, wrong controller. When we go about sending 7 or pretty much sending 8, that's when it becomes impossible to block. There's just no way. Okay, come on. Okay, our linebacker isn't one to drop right now, but if they're sending 8, it is impossible to pick it up in gun bunch unless you motion in a wide receiver to try and block it. But we're still getting a good amount of coverage out on the field as well. So if they're sending 8, my biggest recommendation, I think a lot of people just think, oh, just block 8 people, just motion in somebody to block. Well, the problem is you have to think about this math. There's 3 defenders, right? And there's 2 receivers. The user is free to roam wherever they want to. And so if somebody's sending 8 at you, send out all the routes. Send out everybody on a route. 5 routes. They cannot guard that with 3 people. There's going to be 2 people wide open, guaranteed. There might be a touchdown if you just do a lob pass, wide open, guaranteed. It's super, super simple to dot this up. And so this is a blitz. Any kind of blitz that's sending an insane amount of pressure, I kind of recommend holding off. At least this is how I play defense. Holding off that massive, massive 8-man pressure until you absolutely need to send the dogs. If the blitz was cooperating right now, which, come on, linebacker, drop down to the offensive line. Okay, he doesn't want to drop. He's feeling shy. But if they're sending 8, send out routes. Don't look to block it. To me, people think, oh, well, I need to go in practice mode and learn how to block it. Yeah, you won't need to if you don't get yourself in a third and forever situation. Just take your check down, send out more routes than you need to. But if you have to, just try a simple max protect, and whoever's coming in free, slide. This is going to sound weird, but slide away from them, and then ID that guy that's coming in free. For example, if the blitz was actually set up correctly, I would slide away from this guy, and then you might have to re-ID him, and then ID that outside linebacker to get my running back to hopefully chop block him. I don't know if we're sending 8 right here. If we are, we're going to get hummed at. But we'll go ahead and snap this ball real fast. Oops, wrong controller. Snap this ball real fast. It's right there. Bam, we get the chop block, and we pick it up fairly easily. Now, of course, we're going to get shedded just because it's so many people that are sending. It's one-on-one everywhere. And so, yes, you're going to get shedded. But you guys hopefully can kind of get the point. Let's just do an 8-man or a 5-man pass rush. Or 6. Let's go to 6-man. So we're going to go ahead and set this for a 6-man. Something that I might do. Let's just go ahead and do this. I'm going to just drop this guy into coverage, though. And now let's go ahead. Block running back. Slide away. ID this guy. And just see how it works. If it's not working, then maybe try IDing or sliding a different direction. So, bam. We get the chop block. And you can see right there, again, we get the chop block, and we have the touchdown. Now, of course, a user would be right there. But you guys can see that's an effective way to pick up a 6-man pass rusher. Please keep in mind, Madden is simple math. It's first grade math. You got to do the math. If it's an 8-man against a 7-man, it's not a nano blitz. That's just not thinking right there. You got to realize 7 on 8, somebody's coming in free every single time. So please keep that in mind with any kind of blitzes. If people are sending an insane amount of pressure, like if they're sending 8, if they're sending 9, you have time to get off a streak. You have a time to just throw 2 streaks on the field, throw away from the user, or throw some hitches on the field. Don't go 5 wide, because the way the game plays this year, for some reason 5 wide doesn't work against a 4-3. I don't know the logic behind that, but it just doesn't. Stay in a more of a spread formation or even gun bunch. You can try blocking it, but really just try to send out more routes than what your opponent can cover. So you guys can see right here, this blitz screams against a 7-man pass rush. Of course, so we're sending 8. We could send 7, and it will still scream at them as well, with pretty much glitching out the running back altogether. This is in the Miami Dolphins defense. This is in the New England Patriots defense. This is in 4-3 of any variety, whether it be Vikings, Browns. Those are only 2 4-3 playbooks I know. I don't use 4-3 like most people. But anyways, that's going to take care of this video. If you guys are new to the channel, if you use 4-3 or if you guys use 3-4, let me know in the comment section. I'm curious what all my viewers use for defense. Let me know your playbooks that you guys use, and maybe we might even do a mini scheme out of your particular playbook. So until next time, guys, get in the lab, subscribe if you're new. This has been T Meister. See ya.